Gratitude is an attitude, and authentic gratitude increases profits in your business and in your life. So I invite you to chat me, let me know what you think about this topic as we go through it today. My name is Jacob Curtis. I'm the founder of Curtis Counseling Solutions and the co-owner of Utah Valley Quilting. And in my opinion, having an attitude of gratitude will increase your profits through a variety of different ways, right? And it's not going to be directly necessarily in profits, meaning money, but it could be in profits in a lot of other areas of your life and in your business. Okay, some of those effects, some of these profits or effects you could have that have been loosely linked to having an attitude of gratitude is that you have a positive environment around you. Everybody's just always happy and good going and everything gets done on time, right? There's less stress, there's fewer health issues, there's less sick days that people are taking. There's a greater sense of job accomplishment and achievement in the workplace, greater sense of job satisfaction even. And it's even infectious. We know this, studies have been done that the attitudes and mannerisms of people in authority and responsibility, whether that's the owners or managers or supervisors, we know that a lot of employees will start to mimic and take on some of those attributes of their superiors, of their managers and owners and things, people they look up to. And so as a business owner, it's your responsibility to pass along your attitude of gratitude, because that will increase your profits substantially, right? Just like it'll give you greater job satisfaction and give you a greater sense of achievement when you do accomplish something, you'll have a greater appreciation for those things that are happening in your life. And appreciation is a very similar thing to gratitude. Sometimes they're even interchangeable. But the way to truly make gratitude infectious and a part of your business is there's four elements, right? The first element is you've got to be grateful for and show gratitude towards the entire person, the whole person, not just their jobs or they did something good this one time, but really you've got to be grateful for the way that they are, who they are as a person, towards their whole person, not just their responsibilities. Again, that's going to come with practice. In recognizing, understanding the various qualities and attributes of your employees and then showing that appreciation and a gratitude towards them. These are all things that will help that employee understand and recognize that you as the business owner or as the manager really do appreciate and are grateful for who they are as a human, as a person in general. Okay? The second thing is that you've got to recognize that everybody responds to gratitude in different ways. It's just not one and done. It's similar to like the 5 love languages out there, right? Well, everybody has their own language for accepting and receiving gratitude. And part of your responsibility is understanding how each individual team member actually understands gratitude, how they accept it. Some people really like to be applauded in front of the entire company, in front of the entire team, having that public display, right, and saying this guy did great. Now, others would much rather have a personal one-on-one conversation where you are expressing their gratitude, and they'll much appreciate that, right? There's a lot of different ways to do that. Sometimes it's rewards. Sometimes it's having an incentive program. Everybody will respond to your gratitude and how they receive your gratitude differently. And so you want to make sure that you understand your employees, and that's just going to take time and practice, right? But we know that there's general ways to show gratitude and appreciation and genuinely and authentically do that. And so we need to be figuring out how each individual team member responds to those ways of gratitude and appreciation. Which leads us to that third point, which is leadership in the company, in your quilt shop, whether it's just you or maybe you have a floor manager and supervisors. They all have to understand and embrace this attitude, have gratitude as part of their daily interaction with the team and with customers and clients. These are what's going to show people that you're being authentic. And yeah, it may be awkward at times, but in reality, people really like to be appreciated and like to be shown gratitude. And vice versa, you like to receive gratitude and appreciation as well. And part of that, having this attitude of gratitude, is knowing when to give and when to receive and how to do both effectively and well. Okay. And then the fourth point is you have to have this attitude ingrained inside the culture of of your business, of your quilt shop, because this is really what takes you to the next level. And this is where it gets important that you are grateful. It passes down the chain to the frontline workers, the people that are helping, cut the fabric at the cutting tables and interacting with customers. Now, that may be you, that may be your manager, that may be other members of the team, but in any case, it's going to take work to implement different strategies to actually show appreciation. And that might be something you have. If you have a weekly or a bi-weekly kind of team meeting, in those meetings, make a recognition of somebody. Let somebody else know. Maybe you have an employee of the month, but actually you want to be able to do this. The Southwest, for example, they give out pins when you've been there for like 5 years or 15 years or 10 years or whatnot. They used to just mail the pin directly to the employee and say, thank you for all your hard work. But they noticed they made a small change where, in fact, they would give the pin to that person's direct supervisor and have them present it to them. And they did this in a variety of ways. Either it was the supervisor would give it to them directly on their one-on-one. Maybe they did it as a small team meeting. In either way, they saw these small changes in the company as they grew, right? People were smiling more. People were being more effective in their workplace and things like that. These are all little things that actually improve the overall bigger profits of the company, right? All these small changes, all these little acts of gratitude and appreciation that start at the top level and work their way through the organization actually improve profits overall. 1, people liked coming to a positive, happy environment. 2, people get a greater job satisfaction and therefore will work harder to get that job satisfaction, right? They're going to be much more inclined to work for you instead of, or work with you instead of for you, excuse me. They're going to want to achieve that same level of gratitude that you are showing them, and they'll pass that on. It's infectious. And so these are really important aspects of the business. And you have to do it authentically. I think that's one of the hardest things to do is when we're first starting and trying to implement gratitude actions, that they may come off as cheesy or like you're using somebody. But the more you do it and the more authentic ways you can do it, as you're consciously trying to be grateful and see the things that your team members are doing, that's going to really improve the overall morale of the business. And eventually this will become second nature to you as you practice this, right? But when you're first starting out, it is a little awkward, and it can be a little awkward when you know that somebody is trying to do something that they're not maybe leaning towards. And so to help you get started, I always try to write down at the end of the day the 5 top things that I'm grateful for. What went well today? Who did well? What happened? Why did it? Just take 5 minutes and write down 5 things. It's really, really simple. I'd really like you to share those with me. So send me an email. You can send me an email at jacob@curtiscountaingsolutions.com. You can comment on the video with the 5 things that you've been grateful for in that day. What happened that specific day? What happened today in your life and your business that you're grateful for? Write them in the comments. Let me know what they are. Share them with your team members. And again, you can find me on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube. Even you can share with them at my email address or on the website at curtisaccountingsolutions.com. I would love to read and understand what things you're doing in your business that are really showing appreciation and gratitude for your team members, for your customers. And I hope this serves you well. Thanks. Bye.